Hello, I'm Dr. Everett Nichols. I'm a scientific director here at the Halosource in charge of biopolymer research. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate to you the removal of phosphate from simulated pool water, comparing our product with a competitor's product. And what this is going to entail is essentially I'm going to take some phosphate spiked simulated pool water. I'm going to dispense an equal amount into these cups. I'm going to dilute the competitor's product and our product equally and use water as a control. Then I'm going to add an equivalent amount from each one of the diluted products into the phosphate water. We're going to let it mix and allow the phosphate in the water to be bound by the active in the product. Then we're going to filter the phosphate out on filters and trap the precipitated phosphate. Then we're going to test the phosphate using a phosphate reagent. And the blue color is indicative of phosphate, clear is indicative of no phosphate. So let me start. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to dispense an equal volume of phosphate water one. This will serve as the water control. SeaKlear. Okay, so I've dispensed an equal volume of phosphate spiked simulated pool water into 3 cups. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to prepare the dilutions of the competitor's product, our product, and water. Equal volume of water, SeaKlear vial. Equal volume of water to the water control vial. We're going to dilute the competitor's product just like that. Switch tips. Put a new tip on. Add an equal volume of SeaKlear product, and we'll add water, equal volume of water to water, as serves as our control. Okay, then we cap them, mix them up. Okay, now we've diluted the product, the competitor's product, we've diluted our product equally. Now we're going to dispense an equal volume of each diluted sample into the phosphate spiked simulated pool water. We start with the competitor's product. Equal volume of water, control. We're going to add an equal volume of our SeaKlear product. Swirl these. Now what we're doing right now is we're giving the active time to react with the free phosphate in the water. What happens is the free orthophosphate in the water combines with the active, forming a precipitate, rendering it insoluble. And then that precipitate we're going to remove onto a filter so that any unbound precipitated free phosphate will pass through the filter into these vials, which we're going to test for presence or absence of phosphate. Our competitor's product. We add an equal volume of each one of these to the filter. Plunger in. Filter all the water through. And again, any orthophosphate that has not combined with the active in the competitor's product will pass through the filter into this water here. Now we do the water control. Make sure we have exactly the same amount that we're going to filter. Okay, so we've now filtered out any precipitated phosphate from the phosphate spiked simulated pool water into these vials. So any free orthophosphate that hasn't been precipitated and trapped on the filter will make its way through the filter and end up in this water. So now what we're going to do is we're going to measure the orthophosphate in that water. What we're using to detect the orthophosphate in the water is a commercially available reagent from Hawk, and this measures free orthophosphate in the water through reaction with sodium molybdate. And there's also ascorbic acid and potassium pyrosulfate in this reagent. It's typically commonly used for measuring phosphate. Okay, we've added the reagent that will detect the free orthophosphate in the water. We're going to cap our tubes. And we're going to stir our tubes. And we're going to allow the free orthophosphate in the water to react with our phosphate detection reagent. And again, if there's orthophosphate in the water will turn blue. If we've successfully removed the orthophosphate in the water and trapped it on the filter, the water will not turn blue. These other vials, it'll be a little clearer to see. And there you have it. I think clearly what you can see here is that the competitor's product was not able to remove all the orthophosphate in that phosphate spiked pool water. The water control obviously did not remove anything because we didn't have an active in there. And the SeaKlear product, our product, was very good at removing the phosphate from that water and trapping it on the filter.